Now, when it comes to getting intel, we know your girl Rock has always had these close connections to law enforcement, whether it was from Detective Howard, or even getting intel from Scoop Boss Sr., or hell, maybe even Officer Rowland and Buckley. The question is, did she use these connections to shut your boy Famous up? Because we know he was talking to law enforcement and maybe Rock heard about it. Well, we're going to talk about that fan theory in today's video. I want you guys to stay tuned. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love power, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today, we're going to be talking about PowerBook 3 Raising Kanan Season 4, and we're going to be talking about your girl Rock. Did she plot and plan to get your boy Famous up out of here? Now we know Marvin and Rock, they're high up on everybody's list as far as who may have taken your boy Famous out. But the only thing is, after last week's episode, we know he was tortured. So of course, that's changing a lot of people's fan theory. But what if Rock planned on taking him out and this whole plan went a completely different way? So we're going to talk about that in today's video. Now you guys, make sure you check out my last few videos. I dropped those exclusive pics, and I also dropped the video about law enforcement. Did they plot and plan to take out Famous as well? Check out that video and let me know. And I also did a video about your boy OC, aka Oliver. We know if he robbed Kanan, he most likely better stay missing. So check those videos out. Continue to keep yourself updated on all the latest power news, and you already know I'm going to continue to give you guys this content. But let's talk about the topic of discussion. I briefly went over this in my last video when I talked about law enforcement and how they may have tried to shut your boy Famous up because he was talking too much about dirty cops. Now we know in the last episode we heard two different stories. Freddy's crew, they told Jukebox and Kanan that they heard Famous was talking to law enforcement about some dirty cops. They did not want it to get out, so they decided to get him up out of here. And then we heard Detective Garcia. He had a conversation with Famous's mom, telling her that Famous was helping them out in their investigation, trying to figure out who took out an officer of the law, which we assume is your boy Detective Howard. And we know Famous's mom, she told him that maybe somebody on the inside started running their mouth and got out, and of course he was taken out. Now we already know who took out Detective Howard. It was your girl Rock. And we know why she did it. She wanted to protect her family. She wanted to protect Marvin. Detective Howard, he was trying to pin everything on Marvin. We already know that big investigation last year, it was blowing up. But now, at the beginning of season 4, all that got wiped clean because of Detective Howard and of course his body being found with Ronnie. And they pretty much said that he was a dirty cop and they wrapped it up. But the captain still wants to figure out who took out Detective Howard, regardless if he was dirty or not. Know what I'm saying? Now, we know Rock has all the motive in the world to silence Famous. The thing is, Famous does not even know Rock took out Detective Howard, at least as far as what we know. I mean, Famous did not really know a lot of information. He knew bits and pieces of certain things that was going on, but as far as what we saw, to be honest, I don't believe he knew too much to have anything stick. But then again, we don't know all the details of what he really knew. And as I told you guys before, I truly believe it was some behind the scenes stuff that went on. And of course, this is the story that we got. I don't believe this was the original story. I always felt like Famous was going to get dropped off, but not like this. You know what I'm saying? Now, if Famous was talking to the cops about who may have took out Detective Howard, that information could have got out. And we know who had connections on the inside. That is Andre Barnes, aka Scoop Boss Sr. Now, in that second episode of season 4, we know Rock told him that, man, you got a lot of connections on the inside or whatever. And she wanted to get more intel on how he's able to get these people. But he could not give her that information because he told her if he does that, that's going to make him pretty much worthless, right? Now, I believe they put that in there for a reason. I mean, he has all these crazy connections and he's able to get this intel on certain things before people and law enforcement are able to get it themselves. Now the fan theory is maybe he told Rock about what's going on the inside, the investigation, and that Famous is talking, and maybe she said, you know what, I gotta shut him up. You know what I'm saying? I gotta make sure that boy don't talk at all. It's time to make sure he's up out of here. Now maybe that's the case, and she needed somebody to get the job done. We know that promo video is looking like that could be Marvin, most likely putting a gun to Famous's head. We shall find out soon enough, but let's just say she had people on the inside that did it or whatever. I mean, if he's talking about who may have taken out Detective Howard, if he's talking about dirty cops, maybe they said, you know what, we just gotta get rid of him, in hell, we'll get the job done, just give us a cut. Who really knows? Now we know Rock, she was paying these officers, which is Officer Buckley and Officer Rowland. We met them last season, and they're pretty much just taxing her in order for them to just shut the hell up. Know what I'm saying? Maybe help her out when she needs it or whatever. We know her property got damaged last season. Glass was broken and whatever. So these officers was out there. You know what I'm saying? They just trying to get paid, plain and simple. And we know eventually Kanan, he is going to see Rock paying these officers. And y'all know Kanan is probably going to think, man, what's she paying them for? She got them doing her dirty work. That's what he is going to think. The only thing is, when it comes to this whole Famous fan theory, do you guys believe Rock will pay these guys to do that? To be honest, I don't know about that. I don't know if Rock is going to trust them to try to, silence Famous. You know what I'm saying? I think she will try to get it done her damn self, or have somebody close to her that will get the job done. Not somebody like them. Maybe just to get them to shut up and not mess her business up. That's what I see her doing with that. But the whole Famous thing, I don't know. I will have to see it to believe it. But we know Rock. You just never know. We also know in the last episode, when Lulu told her, he looking for revenge too. He's back. He is willing to take out whoever took out Famous. You can tell Rock was kind of shaky, like, man, I don't think you should do that. We need to lay low, because law enforcement, they will be watching everybody that's close to Famous, his family, his friends. So we don't need to be doing that. She also checked up on Kanan as well, going to his apartment, asking Crystal to make sure that he is good, telling Jukebox to watch your cousin, make sure he does not do anything stupid. All of a sudden, she's doing this, right? And we know up until that last episode, Rock never said anything about Famous. I'm pretty sure the majority of the characters spoke on Famous and their opinions about what he's doing or whatever, but Rock never spoke on it. I mean, she could be busy, which we know she is with the business and all that stuff. Or that could be a sign that she knows more than what she's putting off. The only thing is the whole torture thing, because I cannot see Rock sitting up here torturing your boy Famous. And then the location where he was dropped off at, I just don't know about that. This is why I believe it had to be somebody else that tortured him. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Rock or even Marvin knows about some of the things that may have happened to Famous, but that torture thing, in my opinion, was somebody else. But I believe soon enough we should find out. I still believe it's going to be like a shock value moment as far as the whole Famous thing. But Rock most likely knows more than what she's putting off, in my opinion. And she will stay high up on everybody's list until all the details are finally revealed. And also, as I told you guys in my last video, who was Famous's lawyer? Because he was waiting on that lawyer at the end of season 3. We never saw the lawyer. So is it a chance that your boy Screwball Sr. was his lawyer? If that's the case, this makes this whole theory even more interesting. But down below, I want you guys to let me know what y'all think about Rock. Did she have a plan for Famous? Did it backfire? Was she trying to pull another D-Wiz and things went a completely different way? You guys let me know what you think. Leave it all down below. I will continue to talk about PowerBook 3 Raising Kanan this week. We got more videos, more fan theories to talk about as well. Now, I want to thank you guys once again for all the love, all the support, and I will catch y'all on the next one. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.